like a cancer grows.
Ladies and gentlemen of fine taste, welcome back to another video, and today we are listening to a very much requested song. Today's song we are having a listen to is called The Sound of Silence by Disturbed. Now, the original song was written in 1964 by Paul Simon. This song was originally written in a manner to talk about human connection as well as loneliness, and Paul Simon's version is definitely not as dark as this one, so I have read. But with all this said, guys, let's jump straight into this.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, neath the halo of a street lamp. I turned my collar to the cold and damp, when my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light that split the night and touched the sound of silence. And in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more, people talking without speaking, people hearing without listening, people writing songs that voices never share, and no one dare disturb the sound of silence.
So I just went back a little bit, and this line here, people talking without speaking, people hearing without listening, and that is something that I agree with so heavily it's not even funny. You can have a conversation with specific people and okay, you're talking, they talk, you're talking, they talk, but you're listening to what they're saying, you're taking it in, you're acknowledging it, but they are just hearing what you're saying, but they're not listening. They're just waiting for their turn to speak. And that is definitely something I notice with the younger generation. And I don't mean young, I mean people from like the ages of 30. And it's quite sad, to be honest, because in today's generation, everyone is trying to one up and everyone is trying to prove themselves and get this gratification from other people or online, whatever it is. And I feel like once upon a time, it wasn't always like that. No, I never lived it personally, but from what I have heard from older family members of mine, it wasn't the way it was now. You could have genuine conversations with people and it wasn't, oh, I have this, I live here. It wasn't this constant bickering like children, but this is a very powerful song. And with this said, there's no crazy vocals. There's no crazy drum line. There is no crazy visuals. It just sounds like someone broken singing a song about things that we as humans aren't really discussing and talking about as much as we should be.
People hearing without listening, people writing songs that voices never share, and no one dare disturb the sound of silence. For
the people bowed and prayed to the neon god they made. What I'm interpreting from that is one of three things. And the first one would be people idolizing these celebrities and these so-called influencers. And the second one would be televisions or TVs, whatever. And the third one, the most that clicks and resonates with me, would be smartphones. So we are all on our phones, do this, everything on the phones. We are essentially so stuck to our phones. It is like this God to us, and we can't live without these smartphones. I will completely agree with this, unfortunately.
And the sign flashed out his warning, and the words that it was forming. And the sign said the words on the prophets are written on the subway walls and tenement halls, and whispered in the sound of silence.
I've just finished listening to The Sound of Silence by Disturbed, a cover from Paul Simon from 1964. Wherever you are right now, I want you guys to just look around and observe your environment. 9 times out of 10, there is going to be a phone or a computer or a TV or some type of smart device that has you in a chokehold. Or if you have an Apple Watch or the little fancy things that go on your ring finger. There is just so much technology taking away from real human connection. And in my opinion, this song is perfectly talking about that. And it's not saying directly, this is taking away from this word for word, but in these analogies they use, the neon god and these other things, it's quite clear what Paul Simon was originally portraying through this song. And Disturbed's version of this is a lot darker. I wouldn't say it is a stereotypical Disturbed song, but I think a song like this, if you really listen to the things he is saying and the way he is saying them, we all have a problem. Now, something I do very regularly is I delete all social media and I stay off my phone. And only when I'm off that phone and I'm away from all this social media and all this bullshit is I can take a deep breath and I can look around and I can go, wow, I'm not reaching for my phone to open this. I'm not reaching to do this. I can do the things I need to do and I can be present doing them. And I think that is something that a lot of people have to try. Even if you do it for a day, even if you do it for 10 hours, you will notice a difference. Because although there are so many different types of addictive things in this day and age, I think the most dangerous and the most addictive are the phones. I'm not even going to go into depth about how phones ruin communication, how they ruin one-on-one experiences and bonding with people. This is all very common knowledge. If you have a phone and you're probably over the age of 5 years old, you know this stuff. If you're older, you've gone from witnessing people meeting firsthand, no phones, meeting here, doing this, to now everything online, everything here, text here, call here. And I can almost guarantee you, if you are watching this and you were raised in a time and a place where phones were not everywhere, I can almost guarantee that you would agree that that was a better time. Even though things may have been harder and you had a little bit more stress, we're not hearing from people, but I can almost guarantee that you guys would agree and say that that was a better time. And I wonder why. No, I don't wonder why. We all know why. But with all this said, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. But overall, this is a fantastic song. This is a beautiful, beautiful cover, and Disturbed is a very, very unique vocalist, I personally think. I'm going to give this song an overall 9.7 out of 10. I would have loved for this song to have some slightly higher and more aggressive notes to really get the point across on certain things, but that's me personally. But with all this said, guys, we are going to wrap this one up for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any other songs you would like me to listen to, please leave a comment down below. I will get to them. I'm making my way through the list of like 70 songs, but I will get to them. I promise. Thank you for tuning in, guys.